Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Beautiful morning, you're the sun of my morning, babe.
It's your boy Grandmaster Matt, the one and the only, back here with Dishonored, with the Brigmore Witches DLC, and this is the end of the game, the end of the end. I did the game, I did the first part, Knife with No More. This is the end of the Brigmore Witches DLC. We enter the void to face Delilah.
You have many talents, Dowd, and they've served you. Delilah's talents are quite different. She creates images, but she does more. She captures spirit. She insinuates her will into her subject, whatever it is. We're witnessing her masterpiece, and perhaps yours as well. I gave you Delilah's name, and you followed it to this moment. You see now what hangs in the balance. Emily's life, Delilah's ambition, an empire in the act of crumbling. In your long life, I've rarely seen you act with such consummate grace. I give my marks sparingly, and I don't play favorites. But I will watch this with unusual attention.
Make it sound creepy. Anyway, if you're wondering about what Delilah would do with the world, or whatever she's about to do, it's to have, you get to see a glimpse of it at the end of Dishonored 2. Anyway, let's just tally ho, Geronimo.
The void. Time to see what you've really got, Delilah.
But it's not skills. So y'all need to be heck careful. These statues count as her eyes. She can see through those. My question is, how does magic work? Is it like, what do you call it? Detection or something? Motion sensor?
No one else was even close to finding you.
One life. Yeah, I'm stabbing you in part.
Just stab me in the back.
What's what I do, baby?
I smell. I know. You're not.
It's the final confrontation.
No! You can't do this! She took my life.
I don't feel sad for you. Oh, I stabbed her. Why? Why would you do that? Stop hitting me. Oh, dang, my face. Like, shut up, man. Good thing she's dead. She was trying to take over Emily. Ridiculous. Won't gonna let that happen. Not the precious Emily. Still low chaos. Got the mission done. 2 runes found. 4 hostages killed. Got caught like twice, but things doesn't matter. In the end, Matthew wins again. Quickest series I've ever done. It's just probably going to, like, this Dishonored thing, it took me like 3 days. It's a short game if you sat down and played it. But I played it out through in about 2 days. And then I went on to this DLC. I started the Knife of Dunwall yesterday. Just think about it in my time. Think of a span of 3 days. Finished or 5 days. Finished Dishonored 1 in like 3 days. Went halfway, all the way to the last mission, but didn't finish it. Of Knife of Dunwall on the second day. Finished the Knife of Dunwall today. And got all the way through this DLC. The Brigmore Witches DLC in 1 day. So it took me like 5 days to beat everything in the Dishonored Definitive Edition.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwell from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
I want to say, you know what's interesting? Corvo and Dowd are both from a small island called Serkonos.
I have one more surprise for you. I asked for my life. When I killed your empress and took her daughter, something broke inside me. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing. So my life is in your hands. Make your choice.
You make an eloquent plea for a man with innocent blood on his hands. It's a shame Corvo doesn't know the real story, isn't it?
Yep.
How in these last days you passed through Coldridge Prison like a shadow, dared the tangles of Dunwall's underworld, and walked out unscathed.
Absolutely.
Outwitted one of the greatest witches in a generation.
Dang straight.
All with consummate care and skill. How you saved Emily Caldwell, daughter of the Empress, first of her name, and no one will ever know.
I tell him right there.
But how does it end for Dowd, the hired killer, the murderer, the savior of the Empire?
I wouldn't say savior. I'd say
Corvo now.
small-time hero. Say fate decider of the Empire. Big cog. Decision maker. I don't know. Something big, but not savior. Thank you for sparing my life, good sir. I did the same thing. Just had to beat you in a fight. To knock you down, pick you up, and then let you go. That's cool. I love, what's the word? Redemption. You do all the bad things you do and then come back. And the way Dowd does it, too. Not just because he felt guilty, but he went back, he put the sword down, he put their life behind him, and moved on. Get my thumbs of approval. Back to what I was saying. In Dishonored 2, you find out that Corvo was actually from Serkonos. So in that cutscene, he said, I was the boy from Serkonos. So I'm like, both Dowd and Corvo are from Serkonos, which is very weird, considering how they both end up becoming rivals in the this game. It's like some pre-lore interesting bits. Anyway, so this is gonna be the last Dishonored video ever. For me, anyway. Considering we did these 9 missions, the 3 missions here, and the 4 missions here. Right now, I don't know, but I'm counting. I think this should be about 30 something videos. And then you might be wondering, what is this dumb on City Trials? It's some small stuff, don't even worry about it. But we did the main story, we did these 2. We did these 2, yeah. It's been a pleasure of mine going back and playing this game I played in 2013, getting back into it. It's, man, people, or I think to myself, who do I play these games for? Do I play them for y'all, or do I play it for me? And in a game like this, it really shows up. Dishonored is a game from 2012. Me playing this game is basically out of nowhere. Me playing this game is just me saying I want to play this game. So if y'all see most games on my channel, it's not because someone asked me to play them. It's not always for a reason. It's kind of me sharing my opinion with y'all on what games I like, and sometimes it's just a game I want to play. Prototype 2 is one of those games. Another game from 2012. Out of nowhere, I'm just playing the game. Didn't have any particular rhyme or reason, but I played it a couple months ago. I just have fun with this game. A lot. From playing it with y'all, even showing y'all the downloaded content. Cause like most of the time, like what was it? Shadow of Mordor? I had the downloaded content for that game. I had all 3 mission packs or whatever that came with Shadow of Mordor. But I didn't play that game with y'all. Or I played the game, but I didn't play the DLC. But this game was so short that I couldn't see a reason not to play it. Alright. It's been fun. We're gonna have to end this series right here. Peace.